Production.
My squad, what is poppin'? I'm gonna get into Glxy Digital Holdings here. So this is one of my favorite stocks. I've been watching this for years now. Now, when I first bought this stock, it was right around here, right? We had a nice little cup and handle pattern. Beautiful, cute little cup and handle. That looks like this, for those who don't know. There's a cup, and here's the handle. And I remember buying this, it was around, $4.45, $4.11, I believe, was my first purchase of this stock, right? Long story short, it helped me purchase a condo. We had a lot of price action, a lot of trades along the way that really, it really helped me develop this skill that I've earned this. I've worked at this for years now. And watching it, right, paying attention when nobody else is paying attention, and like just sticking to this shit has really, it's really changed my life, right? And I think that not only financially, but it's really opened my eyes to like why people become successful. And people become successful because they work at something endlessly and they don't really care about what other people think. Like, I've been making these videos, I have like 300 subscribers here, like 340 or something like that, and I appreciate everyone who has been supporting. I don't really care about the subscribers though. Like, I love doing this, so it gets me excited when I see opportunities like this happen and they come into the market, because just me, hopefully, I'm just hoping that I could help people out there, you know what I mean? Like, help them learn TA, or potentially show them opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise be privy of if they weren't paying attention, if you see what I'm saying. And I think Glxy is one of those. I think, just thinking about this, like a few weeks ago, I was purchasing Glxy at like 360, 380. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Like, my first time buying it was 411. Now I get to buy it again after taking gains at like even cheaper than that. So I'm pretty grateful that despite all this bear market in crypto and tech stocks and all that, despite all of this, pretty drastic price action to the downside, I stuck with it, and I think that it's about to pay off again. So I'm going to get into the technicals here. I'm really excited about crypto, tech stocks. I don't want to be overly bullish. Of course, I'm prepared for the downside, but these setups are too good to just ignore. So we have this major trend line here that's been holding us back for a while, more significantly since August 2022, where we got that major pushback, 1, 2, 3, and we're at that trend line now again, right? Let's look at the line chart. The line chart's just about time, right? It's basically begging to break over that trend line. So we've been fighting, right, this 560, 590 range, right, just like there. And it just makes too much sense how we're in this kind of apex right here. We're at the trend line resistance, and we're also at this horizontal resistance. So I do think there's a potential for us to continue to the upside here. And if you've been looking at BTC, right, we'll go to look at BTC real quick. But we have this clean breakout of this falling wedge, massive clean breakout, bunch of short squeezes, and then on top of it, we continue with this bull flag pattern. What do you think is going to happen to Glxy? Glxy is, they hold a bunch of Bitcoin. Like, I think this is similar, right? We got this pull, and we created somewhat of a bull flag here sideways for a little bit. I think that we're going to get that continuation play to the upside to get up to this around 730 resistance here. That could be coming in the next couple weeks, so I want to pay attention to that. But overall, this pattern, right? I went over it a little bit in the WonderFi video. What happens here is pretty much everyone's euphoric. People are buying in just because they want to make money. No one's really giving a shit about like the actual risk involved. People just want to make money. And now that all of that crypto bear market drama, the FTX collapse, all the collapses in the space, it creates so much fear that nobody wants to pay attention. It's considered a scam. Nobody wants to invest. But these are the prices that you're going to get the biggest return on your investment. Now, I find it interesting because it just really goes to show, right? The emotions that are involved with trading. Like, this is very psychological with investing and trading. And if you could zoom out and have an objective perspective on the charts, it not only goes over price action, but it kind of helps you identify emotions on a chart. So I'm not just looking at price, I'm looking at emotions. I see that there's euphoria up here, I take gains. I see that there's fear down here, and I start to collect as many shares as possible that I could afford to gather, right? Now, this is going to be a larger term trade. This is just the rumblings of the beginning of a bull market, right? So it's going to be some choppy price action. We could probably come back into this 530 range after a breakout. It's going to take some time. And of course, as we're looking at it, there's resistance along the way, just like the Wonder chart. We got this resistance here, and it's a zone, right? You could look at it from 750, 730. You could look at it up to like 945. There's a zone here where there's going to be resistance. We're going to come up to this 1213 range eventually. There's going to be some resistance along the way. But that doesn't mean that just because you didn't get it at 533, it doesn't mean that buying it later when there's a different setup, there's still going to be more opportunity, if you get what I'm saying. I'm just thinking a little bit longer term and trying to prepare for the next crypto bull run, because as we know, this stuff happens multiple times, right? I do believe eventually at some point we'll probably be back up to this $42 range, and the shares that I'm holding at 3 are going to be worth significantly more than, right? But it's because I've been paying attention to this shit for so long, and because I've developed this skill, that I have the foresight and the vision, the Sharingan eye, shout out to Naruto, because I've developed the Sharingan eye and developed the tools to use and identify this, I think that it's really going to pay off in a while. So I'm going to be starting a business, a mentoring business, on how to teach people how to learn technical analysis, understand market psychology, and develop this skill for themselves as well. And if you're interested, DM me on Instagram, DM me on my personal IG, whatever, but reach out to me. I'll be posting up my email here as well, because if this is something you're interested in, I'm building a business right now and I plan on launching it very soon. So I'm excited for that. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. And in the meanwhile, I hope you're enjoying the videos and getting some learning lessons from it. Peace, guys.